Today I'd like to show you our new cottage. It's on quite a big piece of land, but the cottage itself is small. So here we go through the gate at the top, and I'll just wait for the camera to adjust. Here we go. So it's a beautiful subtropical garden with pathways meandering through it and several different buildings. So let's walk on down the pathway. It's my son's car. This first building on the right is, we call it the studio. My husband works on the bottom floor with his employee, and on the top floor my son lives. We'll just turn around here and let you have a little look at the building. Might show you inside it another time. Outside there's a great big box that's just been delivered by a courier. Alright, now I'll let you listen to the bird song. And we're going off down to the pool cabana. This is quite a delightful little room in here that apparently was used a lot by the previous owners. We're in winter, so my son's had a few parties down here with his friends, but we haven't used it yet, and it really needs to be tidied up a bit. Look at that beautiful slab of wood for the bar, which comes from just up the road apparently. And there's the pool. Yeah, I haven't been in it yet, too cold, but my son has. See, I don't think he stays in there too long at the moment. Right, tropical gardens again everywhere. Right, back up the pathway, and this time, instead of going left to the studio, we'll go right and continue on down towards the cottage. We're not quite there yet. You can hear the birds, they're just beautiful. And here we have a spa pool, which my son and my husband have been using. I haven't got around to it yet. And it's straight outside the cabana. Here you can see the back side of it. That plastic rolls up so it's completely open. I'll just give you a little view of all the trees overhead, and the palms and the native trees that the birds love, of course. Now you're getting a peek of the cottage. And here we go, my delightful little cottage that I love so much. And that's just the other side of the cabana. So as we start to go down the steps, I'll just show you that with the cabana you can go through those doors and straight out the other side if you want to. So plenty of entrances. Right, walking on down the path to the house. And the next thing I want to show you is my fish pond, which I get quite a lot of pleasure out of feeding them each day. Needs a little bit of help to make it look a bit prettier, but they seem to be very, very healthy and happy in there, so I'm not too concerned about them. Now this is a pathway that goes on down to the rest of our property, to the garage and the shed, and there's another entrance right down the bottom, but I won't take you there today. We will go on up onto the veranda, which, as you can see, there are still boxes and things that need to be tidied away. We are not quite organized yet, but we will get there. Lots of windows and doors all along the front. And in the front door we go straight into the kitchen, and you can hear a very creaky door. Now this is a 1980s kitchen in solid remu, and I mean it functions okay, but not particularly well, to tell you the truth. And so this is going to be one of the big renovations. That pantry there you can see is ours, we brought with us, and also this table is ours. Those chairs are little outside chairs for the moment until we get some new ones. But otherwise the rest of this room will be completely gutted, and we will be starting it again from scratch. And I'm really looking forward to that, that's for sure. Now if we go around here, there's a door that goes off the kitchen into the main bathroom. Very strange. And there's a beautiful vanity. It's a French antique that the previous owners bought, and the marble top and lovely English taps. So this room they renovated. Unfortunately, because the door comes off the kitchen, we will have to move it and muck things up a bit. That's a big shower behind the glass blocks. And then we have the toilet here. But because we'll be closing off that door into the kitchen, we can actually fit a bath in that space, and we'll just move the vanity around onto this wall where this door will disappear, because this door goes into what would be the third bedroom, which means you've got to walk from the kitchen through a bathroom to get into it. At the moment, they used it as a bedroom, but at the moment we're just using it as a media room. We've got a TV in there and the sofa from the other house, which is far too big for the lounge and for this room, but for now it will stay in here. So this will also get renovated when we're ready for that. And it's quite a dark room too, so we'll probably have to put a skylight in there. Back through the bathroom, back through the kitchen, and that's this side of the house. And now we go through this door here, very pretty door, to the other side of the house. And first into the lounge. So as I said, our furniture didn't fit in here. We had to buy that leather sofa and the coffee table, and we're still trying to sort out where to put things. So even though they've renovated this room, we are still in a bit of a mess in here trying to organize things. But it's a lovely room, another French antique, that marble fireplace that they brought over. And a nice set of French doors that open onto a deck that overlooks the sea. And that sea, once the camera has adjusted, is actually almost at the bottom of our garden. You can just see there's a road there. Our property goes down to the road, and then it's literally 2 minutes down to the wharf and the water. And that was the garage over on the right. All right, now we'll go through this door, which has just got it's not a door, it's just got the curtain, into the short hallway, and that's where the other rooms will have to come out of once we've done the renovations. And this room here on the left is being used at the moment as my study. It was also the previous owner's study. The red ceiling, red wallpapers on the wall, and green below the dado line. And also lots of built-ins and a tartan carpet. They will all be going. So now we go down to the bedroom, which they renovated. They didn't renovate the study, but they did renovate this. It's a beautiful room. That's not our bed, that's a lone bed, because we bought a new bed and they delivered the wrong size, so we're waiting for our proper bed to come. Now this room has 2 sets of French doors that come off it into a beautiful sunroom. When I get the camera around there we go. So this room is a lovely room. At the moment it's got all our things in it that we don't know what to do with at this stage. We'll have to make decisions and maybe sell more things. So that straight ahead is a window that rolls up. It's plastic, but it's completely waterproof. And the ceiling is skylights. So lots of light and sun come into this room. And it's going to be a beautiful room once we've got all this mess out of it and organized ourselves. And now walking on back through the bedroom, shutting the door behind me, we're going to walk through the walk-through wardrobe, I suppose you'd call it, a walk-through wardrobe, and into just a little ensuite powder room, which is quite convenient at night to have here. So it's all green wallpaper, green ceiling, not too unpleasant. And a beautiful basin, a really, really nice basin that we will be keeping, and just the toilet, which we will be changing. Not right away, but a bit later. And there's an exit door there that goes out into the veranda as well. But we will be reconfiguring this to put a shower in. And that's the end of the tour of our little cottage. And the gardens, at least the gardens all the way down from one gate to the house. You haven't seen the other part yet, but we can do that another time. I hope you liked that, and I'll keep you abreast of renovations as they happen.